Today on Drawbli,
we're looking at the art of Alexis Rives.
I am such a massive fan of this artist. They have so much awesome work.
This is so cool. I wonder how long it took to draw this flooring here.
Yeah. I couldn't begin to imagine, but I would imagine that it was drawn straight on and then warped to that perspective.
That would be a smart way to go about it.
That's how I would at least try to go about it.
But maybe they didn't.
Maybe they didn't. It would be quite difficult to draw that in that perspective.
But they're just really good, and they probably can do that.
They are very good, and they probably could do that, yeah. So this is from one of their personal IPs. I think they have a couple. But we'll be looking at some of the images from this one here, which is so cool. There's so many fun characters, but this is one of the main characters here.
I love how, again, we have like a monster on the floor. Do you see that?
Oh, yeah.
That's a really fun choice. I feel like a lot fewer people are drawn to monsters as a prime subject matter. So you put your cute character as the foreground element, and then you fit in as many monsters as you can.
I think a lot of people draw monsters, Abby. We're just not looking at a lot of monster art.
Oh, I have no doubt that they do.
Spirits are free, or spirit use free, beware. Not sure exactly what that says. It's a little blurry. But so this is from Spirited, which is so cool. Like, look at this. We got this, cute character. It feels very like anime inspired, where, you have this cute character that's also incredibly powerful, battling these monstrosities in this rundown city that is like post-apocalyptic. Feels very like Dark Souls-esque. Super cool.
Yeah, but with cute characters.
Dark Souls, but you play as an anime girl. I think that game exists, actually.
I love this choice to have this big creature, but it's all in the darkness and one, dark value. But we have a lot of detail within that dark value, but also at like a glance, it's still just one dark, ominous shape.
With the characters standing in the shadow. And then in the background, we can see like other kind of normal looking people. Like we have a businessman back there in a suit and tie. We have another little girl, and then we have more creepy creatures, shilling their wares on us.
This was just cool because I thought it was a really cool demonstration of this artist's mastery of shape language. And not to mention, it just looks really cool.
Yeah. A really cool shape design, definitely giving some kind of like angular shapes that feel dangerous. A lot of pointy angles.
I love the way the rain changes color as it drops from the top of the image to the bottom.
That is an amazing effect, yeah. That is super cool. See, this is like this artist's bread and butter, which is so cute and fun, and I just love it.
Yeah, it is so cute with all the fish chopped up everywhere, but it looks like it still reads so fun and sweet. It has bright colors. I like that we have the fish repeated larger but fainter in the background to keep adding this kind of chaotic feel to it.
This feels like it could be a Nintendo character. It feels in that realm of style and color choices. Here's that same character again with the main character we've seen from Spirited thus far, and another new one down here we haven't seen yet.
Oh, yes. This image is really cool. This is like from some of their more recent postings on their ArtStation, and I love this. There's so much cool stuff happening in this image with
so many characters.
There's so many characters off to either side, all wearing crazy masks and expressions.
This one that's like barely covering just the top half of his face with the big nose. Yeah, they all have like Oni, like Japanese Oni demon masks on. For the most part. Some of them are like a little different. But yeah, then we have the actual character in the middle who appears to be some kind of like demon character with a dragon tattoo that feels quite derpy.
Oh yeah, look at that goofy dragon. I love that though.
Then we got the big boss in the back maybe.
Yeah, it's a cool poster. This would make a great poster.
Yeah, that would be like a really cool poster for, if this became an animated series or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great character design. Their whole approach to designing characters is really cool. I like the characters we get out of it.
Yeah, the complexity and all the accessories and everything here, like that crazy club that she has. Even her shoes.
Her shoes are cool. I do like those shoes.
I'd wear those shoes.
Yeah, and I love this big like furry There's probably a name for what it is she's wearing around her waist, but that large shape there.
Yeah, it's like some kind of skirt, but obviously not like any skirt that we have in in our fashion. Yeah, so again, the main, or actually this is not the character we saw earlier, but this is another like main character that they draw for a lot of things that is from the same IP. And they always have these swirly eyes.
Oh, yeah. It gives a little bit of a crazy vibe.
Bit of a crazy vibe, yeah.
I like the beam of light going across the lower half of the character, too.
Yeah. I just love this world so much. There's so much cool stuff in it in terms of storytelling.
Yeah, it would be so enjoyable to get to create just your own world, which this artist does. It's clearly their own IP, and they clearly enjoy creating within this world that they're building on their own.
Yeah, and there's just like, when you look at just one of these images, like this one here, it feels so established in terms of like, you look at this and you're like, oh, this is something that exists already. Like, this person's making fan art of their favorite show. And it's like, no, this is the show. Like, this is the thing. This is the artist making the thing. So
yeah,
cool.
It feels fleshed out, like they know what these characters' powers are and their whole imagery. Like, it's all designed.
Yeah, we have an awesome fight scene here with these two really crazy characters. One with like almost a giant cone hat on, the other one much more flat. So cool.
Yeah, I like the blurring effect on the chains here. It gives it a lot of motion.
Yeah, like, man, this feels like key art for, like, I could totally see someone picking this up and turning this into a show.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that'd be really, really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so cool. I feel like this has a strong possibility of being picked up by a studio.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's so amazing. Like, it's so well done. Every aspect of it feels cohesive. They have character designs like this that are just totally off the wall, awesome. And then they have scenes depicting different parts of the story that give so much information, yet put so many questions in the audience's mind. Like, who is this crazy, creepy big character, and why does he have all of these little cat characters, servicing him? Is he at a spa somewhere? Like, what's going on here?
We will not know until somebody picks it up and comes out with a show. I wonder what the story is with these little minion characters with their painted on masks too, because they're very like sloppily painted, but we've seen these throughout a lot of this artwork here.
Yeah, it's like these little characters that have maybe come to this world and, they see humans and they're like, oh, humans have eyes. We need to paint eyes on ourselves. We
definitely don't have eyes of our own.
We need to feel like they can, relate to us.
But yeah, I love this character design. And this is a lot of what I feel like I've heard from people that they want to do is they want to create characters and they want to create the clothing that goes on those characters. And this artist is doing exactly that. So if that's something you as an artist are interested in, this would probably be a great artist to follow and continue to get inspiration from in that world.
100%. Yeah. If you're looking for inspiration or just like ideas of what can I do to get started, I think find an image from this artist and you're like, oh, I could create, some sketches of a concept for a character, start there, or, I could create a little scene with my character in it that, tells a little bit of story. Super awesome stuff here and great inspiration for all of us.
Definitely. And if you want to be a great inspiration for all of us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
And this is the part where we say,
Goomba.